Yeah, this is another FMV game. I played recently before, just through episode one, but it's been a while, so I figured I'd like go back and like replay episode one, and plus there's different decisions I was wanting to make anyway. But but to anyone that pops in or whatnot, hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I really appreciate you, and I'm truly grateful, that you took the time to just pop in, even if you lurk or don't say anything, or just pop in, watch for a minute or two and leave. Hey, I still appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's been a great transition here to affiliate over the past what month and so, but thank you so much. I truly am grateful, and I appreciate every moment and yearn for these moments just to connect with everyone and share my gaming experiences with everyone. That's what I love truly. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this or whatnot because I wanted to make this quick. Save our existing. Okay, yeah, the game by Diavecchi Studios. For long as I kept thinking that Wells Interactive made this because Wells Interactive makes so many of these FMV games. Some hit or miss, but hey, if you like Late Shift, you like The Complex, which is another one I'm eventually going to stream too because it's really good. And Bloodshore's pretty good too. And I haven't played The Gallery, but yeah, check them out. Wells Interactive. Also, too, I'm needing to test to see how my audio is, so it's going to be a little bit of feedback.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
Or like Fun Nights with Poe
You're
and Monroe.
listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe.
And Monroe. You can never find the right button, Poe.
Not at all. I'm merely demonstrating that this shows the cat's meow. And on that note, what's next, Monroe?
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm just making it sound like you have a choice.
Okay, then. What shall I choose? Let me see. I choose an early night. You'll be fine without me, won't you?
You're leaving me, Monroe?
Good night, Poe. Good night, August. Sweet dreams.
Monroe?
I'm just kidding, Poe. As if I would ever leave our listeners at your mercy.
The lady almost vanished, August. Perhaps I'll have to keep her on a shorter leash. Sit, girl, sit. Good girl.
I bite.
I like it.
And now it's time for dreams and nightmares.
Dreams
and nightmares.
With Poe
Excellent
and Monroe.
choice, Monroe.
I didn't have one really, did I?
You always have a choice, Monroe, but that doesn't mean you can change things.
Maybe you should try interpreting the next call of this dream, Poe.
I fear I would lack your warmth and insight. You have the ability to turn even the most ghoulish visions into something hopeful.
I gotta say, I love their whole dynamic and everything, and they have pretty good voices for radio too.
Tell me about yours.
It's something warm and soothing
Well,
about
there is this one I've been having.
Go on.
Poe's voice. Yeah, it's Poe. And then
I can't
Monroe,
see
she's
it.
kind of like
I'm stumbling around trying to
eloquent
feel my way
and
in the
just
pitch black.
marvelous
But I keep
and
bumping into people.
soothing and
It's like
with
I'm
hers,
trying to push
they
through
both
this
have great
crowd,
voices for radio.
they don't know. But I'm not interested in them. They're just in my way. It's like I'm searching for something. The number 9. But what does 9 represent, Poe?
Well, according to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell.
Well, I feel so much better now.
I did warn you. Perhaps you should help our next caller. They're already waiting. Frankie, you're live with Monroe.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Monroe. What did the bird look like, Frankie?
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison. But there's only one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird? The one that calls me? She's not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Monroe, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well,
Yeah, this guy
and
is
Frankie, we don't use our first names on
got a
air, so
choice here.
I'm just gonna stop you there.
Dreams and nightmares.
Yeah, that guy is
Poe and
Or got
Monroe.
Call Wars.
And we'll be
I
back
was
with
getting
more
really
dreams and
kind of
nightmares
far out there,
later.
weird
But
to a
first,
certain
first,
extent. I'm like, no,
how about a
end
short,
call, end call, end
dark
call.
tale to chill the nerves. And we're clear.
Well, that went well.
Indeed, just another totally normal person calling into our show.
I don't know how we attract them.
I do.
How long is this story?
It's just a quickie, but if you'd like it longer, there's plenty more I could queue up.
I can still hear you.
Sorry, Frankie. Thank you for your dream.
Thank God he told us.
That could have been all.
Give me 1 second, everyone. I had to grab something real quick.
Awkward.
Very. Maybe I'll just have a cold shower.
What's that?
This? Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Give it to me.
How long is the break for?
Give it to me.
All in good time, so how long?
3 minutes?
Okay, I'm going to make some tea for us. You stay here.
You're making tea for me.
I do it all the time.
What's going on? Give me the note or I'm leaving.
Of course, we must have continued drama, mustn't we, Alice?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm going to kill you.
Oh no, kill that lodge, kill that lodge, kill that
It's
lodge.
just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie?
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice. People see you as a celebrity. It makes them do abnormal things, but they're just normal people.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door. A month.
So that could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe.
It isn't locked, Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
Poe.
There. I told you it was nothing to worry about. Tea?
Even though I've seen it before, but I still feel tense. You know, I feel tense as well.
Understood.
I think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
You know I'd never let anyone hurt a single hair on your head.
Well, that's not entirely true, is it?
I don't know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean. Let's not get into that now. We're back with our listeners in 3, 2...
You'd have been a sacrificial shish kebab if it wasn't for me.
Oh, Poe!
The way their dynamic is, you can tell they have a lot of past history.
Because we're back with our listeners.
My understanding, they were in one of the other F&B games,
Okay,
Shapeshifting
next
Detective
listener?
or something like that.
It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're live with Monroe.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated. So I go into the belly of the beast, and I hide, and I listen, and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams. Poe?
The belly of the beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
Sorry, Frankie, we seem to have lost you there. But if you're still listening, I think your dream expresses what a kind and gentle person you are deep down. And the fact that you want to protect the bird tells me that you would never hurt anyone in any way.
She's in full-on
And
be
I
nice
think
to the
that's
killer
really special,
mode right now.
Frankie. So
It's like, tell them everything they want to
thank you
hear,
for your
but they're going to kill you anyway. Or try to, at least. So, uh-oh.
Don't.
I'm not hiding, Monroe.
I'll do it. If it's Frankie, maybe he won't hurt me.
You don't know that. And what if it's my wife?
I thought you said she didn't know.
Hide.
No. If you're not hiding, then neither am I. Frankie? It's Alice. I'm opening the door so we can talk. Okay? Just you and me.
I think this is a good idea.
Frankie? There's no one here.
I've had enough of this.
What are you doing?
I'm getting our caller back on the line.
Maybe we should just carry on with the show.
Come on, Frankie, pick up. You know you want to.
That means he was inside the studio. I don't want to pick it up. Yo, quick thinking.
No, boss.
Damn, she must have been pretty precise with that hits his old noggin to him to kill him like that. Here, one second, I gotta check. I got some chicken wings in the oven. I gotta check them real quick. Whew, okay, I'm back on the run. Wow. Oh, so the wings I got, they're just basically frozen store bought wings because I didn't feel like doing any cooking tonight. Same as the pizza, just a frozen pizza I got. But the wings, normally I get like the buffalo ones or the barbecue or honey barbecue ones or lemon pepper ones or one of those. But they had this one I never seen before. It was like the three uh, pepper and spice wings or something like that, and hot. Those be hotter than the buffalo ones. And man, oh man, woo, them bad boys ain't no joke. I just ate half of one of those wings and my damn mouth is on fire. Like shit, I'll probably give most of them to pop because I'll just eat the rest of the pizza or whatever. Cause woo, I mean, I got like I'm salivating right now at the or what do they call it when you? Oh well, or flame or whatever that coming up and everything. It's crazy. Oh man, whoo, this is bad. Oh, I'm kind of low key hurting right now. Those things are really hot. Those things don't fuck around. I'm drinking cold water right now, but I feel like it's making it worse. Sure, I think one of the peppers was a sabanero peppers or something. So it was jalapeno, habanero, and sabanero or something like that. Some start with one of those peppers start with an S. Jalapenos, yeah, I've had before. Habaneros, I've had before, but man, yeah, I'm in a bad way right now. Whew. Okay, let me get back to the game.
When I was 12, my father died.
Oh my god, my mouth is burning! Oh shit. I just ate half one of those freaking wings. Man, it feel like it's doing a number on me. What is going on? I mean, I was legit feel like I'm in pain right now. This is crazy. Yeah, hot wings, but they're three pepper and spice hot wings or something. Woo, those bad things. Them things ain't no joke. Why is it still burning? Oh, man. I just wasn't prepared for it. Damn. Not just eating half a wing. I can imagine how they feel on that, what's that show, Hot Ones? The bomb one be getting every single person that comes to the bomb gets them. I don't care who they are.
My school bus. It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything. He didn't move, didn't get up, died instantly. But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you make today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these. Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the object you're holding is there. Picture it so you can see it.
Oh no, what peel of orange? That's what it means next.
You have to make
Peel the
yourself
orange.
believe
Make
that the
orange
object is
juice.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
Now what?
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
And if it doesn't?
It definitely will. Finally, tonight, police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson hasn't been seen since the headless body of his business partner Jennifer Gordon was found in an industrial bin outside Lux Fitness. Is that the first murder in August, Poe?
This year, yes, but technically it's on the Stepford border, so whilst August police deal with it, the crime statistic is with Stepford.
Oh, that's cold.
Yes, indeed. Tonight's weather will be cloudy with scattered showers.
Yeah, make sure you cover your head.
Now, what happens when your very own Poe and Monroe decide to play a game of truth or dare? Stay tuned to find out more later. But first, we want to hear from you, August. Got a guilty secret? Need to get something off your chest? Of course.
And here's a message from our sponsor.
Do we have a sponsor?
How do we let him get away, Poe?
He just disappeared. He was dead, Alice. No pulse, no breath.
Then who took him?
It would seem it was our guardian angel.
I just hope he doesn't come back. I never want to hear that voice again.
He won't be coming back.
How can you be so sure? And why did you take off before the police got here? You left me to deal with everything.
Not everything. Not everything.
Yeah, I never know where this
Next
game
time
is going to go
on
next,
Dark
but this
Nights
seems...
with Poe and Monroe.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
How do we pay it back?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Monroe.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
You're safe now. Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
So these are about 20-minute episodes, almost like. Okay, so this is where you can see all your different decisions and stuff like that. And yeah, it's quite a few different choices I made, everything like that. So I gotta play with one more episode. This game's pretty interesting. So yeah, let me go check on the rest of my wings real quick. Yeah, I didn't realize it was like with this game, it's or what seems like with each episode, I'm assuming what's going to be every episode is that you can make up to like eight different choices you can make, and with some of them having up to three different choices you can make. So there's a lot of choices you can make in this game. It's fascinating though. It's like playing through a TV show.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe. Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Poe! How are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No, you're right. Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well, how do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitful returns.
Or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it In Bed with Poe and Monroe.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly.
I was gonna say the last time I stayed up 24 hours, it did not go very well for me. It went pretty bad. I'm talking about like me up under bed covers with the hair dryer up under the covers because I'm
Did we really
so
need
cold
that
and I keep
panic?
shaking and shivering to
Yes,
keep me
Poe.
warm. You know.
It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's like a choice sometimes.
If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
Everything will be fine, Alice. I've set up our donation pages, and the amounts are already rolling in.
How much do we have?
15.
100?
No, 15 pounds.
Wow. You weren't kidding.
I don't mean to get your hopes up, but that was my donation.
You donated 15 pounds yourself?
People do it all the time. It's not cheating. I want us to stick around too.
Thanks, Poe. Me too.
Here we go. Welcome back, listeners. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls. Maybe everyone's gone to bed.
So, we're totally alone.
Oh, we could have lurkers.
One thing I've come to realize is that you're never truly alone when you're
What do you mean?
on the
lurkers?
internet.
People that lurk but never join in. They're probably out there right now.
You mean listeners, right?
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It touched me!
What touched you, Alice?
Something. In the bed.
It was probably just my foot.
You're not under the covers, Poe.
Strange. Nothing there.
There was.
Well, thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed. I'm getting a very strong sense of déjà vu. What about you, Monroe?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of...
Yeah, well, you know what they meant by
please keep
that.
donating. Whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
Freshen up, go back in, be a queen. Be a tired, hallucinating queen.
Oh, now weird shit's starting to happen.
Monroe, I need you to put this on.
Oh, sorry about that. I was making a clip. I hope it saves. I published it.
I'll fall over if I put it on now.
Sit on the bed, then.
I'm very trusting, you know.
It's a game I've made up. I think our listeners will enjoy it.
I hope I enjoy it. Now what?
I'm going to put something in your hand, and you've got to guess what it is.
Not this game again.
But you're so good at it.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay then. Go for it. Ow!
Oh, watch out! She's got a blade.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Alice. Put some pressure on it.
Can you take the blindfold off, please?
Just a second. Almost done. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do? Did you fall asleep?
Yeah, well, that had to be
It's only
fake.
12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I had a nightmare.
Dreams and Nightmares with Poe Monroe.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
Yeah. I guess.
So,
A lot of tricks
15
indeed.
minutes.
I need the bathroom. Again.
Yeah, I hope that clip
Again?
saves. I don't know how to check it now.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent. Millie.
Yes, Millie. Millie, what are you doing here?
Don't play games with me, Edgar.
Edgar? I'm not Edgar.
Fine, Poe, have it your
Ooh, a
way.
wild card to
But what did you bring
shake
Poe
up the
for?
dynamics
The girl.
between Poe and Monroe.
As she's...
How is this gonna go?
You need to leave.
Leave? I can't leave. I died here, remember? Waiting for you. Sorry, my love. I've just waited so long for this moment, for this day.
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams. Nope. No. It's a door. A door. A door.
I don't know, I'm guessing it's one of his old flames or something like that. That's the only thing I can think of, you know.
Ah, it was in the bleak
Is she still there?
December when each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
Did you miss me?
You're Lenore, aren't you? From the poem.
Yes. You changed my name.
For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore.
Nameless here forevermore.
Why are you here?
Because you're dying, Poe. I'm here to collect you.
None of this is real, is it?
You need to sleep now.
I think that's probably the opposite of what I need to do.
Rest. Can't you hear them calling you?
I need to see Ellis.
Murderer.
And I'm low key telling you though, sleep deprivation will do shit like this to you, make you, you know, have you thinking shit that's really not there, or imagine, oh no, what is that? Who is that?
Poe? Poe! Is that you? Poe? Poe, thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream? What are you doing with that?
Real intentions, I'd get away.
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
Come with me.
All righty. Where are we going, missus?
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Course, governor. What's the jig?
Poe. This can't be happening. Poe?
Monroe?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's tiff, Edgar. Is new one not up to snuff?
What's she talking about?
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you're named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out.
Oh. That was easy. What? Untie him.
I don't know if I skipped over something or what.
Does it matter?
No.
Everything is full of stars.
And the stars are full of people.
And the people are full of stars.
And we're all within each other.
And we've
Yeah, I'm
all
seriously not sure if I skipped over something because she was talking mid
What's that
sentence
sound?
before I selected that dialogue
Don't be
choice. So
alarmed.
hope I didn't skip over any juicy details.
It's just an alarm.
Oh, Poe, you silly bunny.
Now he's the bunny rabbit again. Yeah, they're both knocked out cold from that. Hey, when you're knocked out cold, when you're sleep deprived and stuff, and you finally fall asleep, you don't hear nothing. You're knocked out cold, seriously. And you have weird dreams, too.
Poe! Poe! We need to go, quickly.
Fire.
I don't know.
I thought that was just an alarm clock at first, but
Tell them what happened, Poe.
It's ghastly, really. Do they need to know?
Yes, they do.
All right, then.
Good boy.
Monroe and I almost passed away last week from carbon monoxide poisoning.
But we didn't. Yay.
That much.
oh, is that what's making them have them weird dreams?
Our central heating system became blocked and started backing up carbon monoxide into the building.
But lucky I got that detector, eh, Poe?
Yes, indeed. But not so lucky for the young raven stuck in the flue.
What?
I didn't want to tell you because it's not very nice. But since you asked, the blockage was because a young raven had become stuck in the flue.
No. What happened?
From what the insurers could make out, it got stuck and then its mate came in after it. Both of them died together.
That's so sad. Everything dies.
Well,
Could
perhaps
that be
again,
a foreshadowing of many
somewhere in
things to
distant
come?
Eden,
Who knows?
but in our realm,
Oh, hey, Mr.
there will
Psychosis.
be
Hey,
never.
welcome back, sir. Thank you
Let's
so
change the
much for
subject.
stopping by. I appreciate you,
How
sir.
much money do we raise for the station?
Actually, the insurance paid out quite a lot of money. It seems the installers had also been negligent by not including a protective barrier on the flue, so...
So the Ravens died to save our show?
Yes, you could say that. Or a bungled building job almost killed us. So, glass half full, I'd say.
Agreed. Perhaps we shouldn't spend so much time in bed together, Poe.
Do you really mean that?
Perhaps. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back. So, what are you saying?
We work the case ourselves. You be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, I still can't figure out how to get that Shaw stuff to work. It was working at one point, but I have to
Dark
go back and tweak
Nights.
some more
With
stuff.
Poe and Monroe.
I just feel like this episode was shorter than that first episode. That first episode, it was told like 8 choices that you made. This one is just 6, so it's like, wait a minute, it's getting shorter and shorter, or what's going on here? You know, I still want to play through one more episode. And there's only like, I think 5 or 6 in total, so about 20, 25 minutes long each episode. You see, these are the decisions I made in that last episode. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now my dad was banging on the wall for something, and he was like, "Oh, come on, what are you making all that noise for?" You know, I told him like, I got the rest of the chicken wings warming up, and they're already done. Just have to get heated up, so just have to wait. You know, I don't need eating like chips or snacks or anything because if you're gonna eat something, at least have something that's filling, stuff like that. But anyway. Let's check out episode 3. Oh yeah, like I said, Mr. Psychosis, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by, sir.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I had something dropped in my drink and I had to get it out. I was like, oh, what is that? Okay, so this is the only choice I can select, or
Who is it?
Hello?
He will die if you let him.
Frankie?
The boy... The order you do things is important. I've seen them all.
Is this a prank? Frankie's dead. Who is this?
Listen, just listen. She will lie to you. She will get away. She will kill the boy. You can't change that.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have the lines between the dots. I just see the final picture.
I don't like that, Poe.
Me neither. And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Monroe. Ask me anything literally means ask
yeah,
me
but it's like,
anything.
damn, see
Well,
here.
no,
I mean,
but do we
I believe
care
that's a
about
question
people?
that's answered by the
Yes,
actions
of
a person
Speak
does.
for yourself,
You know, you
Monroe.
just don't
I'm an animal
ask
lover
somebody
myself.
that
So you don't
because
care
you'll
about
see
people?
the answer
No,
for
I do
yourself
care about
eventually. The
people,
more
just
you get to
I
know a
care about
person. So,
animals more.
still a
So
funny
you
question
care
though.
about animals more than people?
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's a yes and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute...
I'd save you, obviously.
Well, that's reassuring.
I said I'd save you.
And how long did you have to think about it?
I like to consider things.
You have a split second.
Well, I wasn't timing it.
Fine. Save me?
You.
You said that quickly to get on my good books, didn't you?
No, I'm not a big cat fan.
Oh!
What?
Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
Maybe we can help, Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions. Until then, here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
A hostage?
He's a boy from August High.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him, but he turned out to be unpleasant.
Yes,
So you
sir.
kidnapped
Fun
him?
nights with David and Scully.
I got explained.
Yeah, this
Is he
like I
okay
said, this is
with
one of
that?
my
Not really.
favorite FMV games
He
I
hasn't
played
woken up yet.
in recent, and
Now that I've spoken
I got a
with
couple
you,
other ones in mind too that I
I'm going
want
to
to
let him
showcase
die.
and feature. Night Trap, that
I
game
don't
just
think
wasn't
there's
working
most
for me. I
anyway.
just had to go and watch the cutscenes of that on
Yvette,
YouTube.
I was
I don't know
joking
why I
with you.
played it back in the
Thank
day. It
you for
was
your help.
okay and everything, but
Did you get the
I don't
number?
know.
No, it's withheld.
Well, maybe it's because my older sister was playing with me at the
Maybe she was
time, but
joking.
yeah,
We should call the police just in
it's
case.
one of those OG
Tell them
games.
what was said.
Really?
You gotta be on it.
I'm not sure.
From the X Files. Oh shit! What were they saying?
Why aren't you sure?
I don't trust August police.
They're the police.
Exactly.
We don't even know who's been kidnapped.
Yes, we do.
We do?
Do you even listen to yourself reading the August update?
Not really. I normally drift off.
You drift off?
I imagine myself at the opera. I'm on stage, and there's this beautiful young lady in the front row. But she's dressed like a cat.
Okay. Let's circle back to that another day.
So what are you saying?
We work the case ourselves.
That boy could get hurt.
Not if we hurry up. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
Okay, let's meet the parents.
We're off to meet the parents. See what an interesting bunch they are.
Joe?
Is Joe still missing?
Yeah, missing. Since yesterday.
We thought it was a prank, but we had a caller on the radio, a girl. She said she was holding Joe hostage.
Live on the radio?
No, we were off air.
Good. Have you told the police?
We thought that should be your decision.
Thanks. Thanks for letting me know.
Are you going to call the police then?
I'll have to think about it.
It's not always a straightforward decision, Poe.
Although the police are supposed to be equipped for this sort of thing.
If that's all, I've got an early start, and I'd like to have some thinking time of my own.
We'd still like to ask you some questions, if that's okay, Mr. Watts.
Whatever you need.
Are you okay, Mr. Watts?
Not really. My son is missing and I'm wasting time talking to you.
We're just trying to help, but we can...
Oh yeah,
leave it to
definitely
the
something,
police.
you know.
You didn't call
Somebody
the police,
asking
did you?
ulterior motive
didn't.
here,
Good.
you know, some suspect, everything's skeptical at this point. Sus,
Have
for
you
real.
been asked for a ransom,
But
Mr. Watts?
figure I let Monroe do the talking to
We're
him.
not
you
going
know.
to tell the police.
Just before you came here, she called. She said if I told the police, she'd kill Joe.
What did she want?
$50,000.
So it's looking more likely this is a kidnapping.
I don't want to tell the police yet. I just need some time to work out what to do.
We're looking into it as well. And if we hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you. And what do you need from me?
Can you tell us a bit about Joe?
He's good. He is good. He did a marathon last month to raise money for Dorothy May.
Dorothy May?
Yeah, she's an 80-year-old with a acoustic neuroma. He helped her with it. He mows the lawns for the old folks around here for free. He's really good.
Any reason someone might want to hurt him?
I've been thinking about this over and over again, and I just can't think of anyone who would.
Nice whistle.
Yeah, that's Joe's. He's a runner.
I run too. Is that him in the photo?
Yes. That's when he just passed his driving test.
Has he got a car?
No, he prefers cycling.
Do you think his dad killed him?
You think Joe's dead?
Yeah, I know. It's
If Joe is
wait,
dead,
what's that email
I
say?
bet his dad killed him.
He's just upset.
Why isn't he out looking for Joe
I
himself?
can't see. Is that a hammer
He's
or something?
probably
Or,
over
I mean, not a
the
hammer, but
He didn't seem that
wait,
drunk.
what is it?
Functioning alcoholic. I tried that on for a while.
Really?
We haven't got time. Come on.
Sorry, yes. What's next?
I think we should meet the head teacher now.
Where else is there to go?
Are we breaking and entering?
Did we break anything to get this far?
No. All the doors were open.
We could search the whole school.
Deserted schools are creepy.
Agreed.
Yeah, they're not lying there. If you ever been in school, you know, growing up and everything, doing after school stuff and everything, and you know, you're one of the last kids to get picked up and everything, and it's just you and one of the after school teachers or whatever behind, and the janitor or whatever, or custodian.
The register is for
And you know, it's that time of year, around this time of year where it gets dark,
is one of her
like 5 o'clock and stuff. It is kind
Where
of
do you
creepy.
think Miss Clay resides?
Who knows? Maybe she's staying at August's guest house.
Sorry, it actually says here, August Guest House, room 6.
Poe.
Well, you did very well, my love.
Guest house it is then. Miss Gallagher owns it, doesn't she?
I have no idea who that is.
I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher, and you find Miss Clay?
I don't trust you talking to other redheads.
How do we know Miss Clay isn't a redhead?
Because she'd be called Miss Scarlet?
Thank you for seeing me, Miss Clay.
Oh, anything to help.
We had an anonymous call at the radio station. A girl called Yvette claims to have kidnapped Joseph Watts.
Really? I knew he'd gone missing. I didn't realize he'd been kidnapped.
We're not entirely sure yet. And Yvette?
No, that's not anyone at the school I'm aware of.
Is there anything you know that might help us find him?
I've only been at the school a couple of months myself. I'm still feeling my way round.
Okay. Sometimes it's better if you don't think.
Really?
Yes, so word association.
Oh, I'm not sure.
August.
Magic.
Huh, magic, that's good.
Good.
School.
August High.
Joseph Watts.
Litterbug.
A litter bug?
Sorry, that just came out.
No, that's fine, that's good. Why litter bug?
I saw him drop a sweet wrapper once. Haven't been able to let it go, apparently.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Thanks for trying.
Oh, that's totally okay. I really hope you find him.
Thanks, Miss Clay. This is a lovely guest house room.
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure.
Is there anything else I can
I
help
thought
you
we
with,
were
Mr.
going to
Poe?
the other lady or something. I'm not sure.
How would you describe yourself?
Well, I'm just a run-of-the-mill substitute teacher. A bit of a tree hugger. I generally don't settle in any one place for too long. I guess I like adventure.
So you're not planning on leaving anytime soon?
Am I a suspect, Mr. Pope?
No, but it would be suspicious.
Do you want to leave August?
No, it's my home, and I have a family here.
Oh, so, your partner on the radio, Monroe, she's your wife?
No, we're just partners.
But you are married?
Yep. Yes, with children.
Oh, such treasures. Will they be virtuous, or will they suck the planet dry and spit it out again?
My eldest is 12, so
Never too early to look after the environment, Mr. Pope.
I'm sure they're doing their bit. Well, you've been most useful, Miss Clay. Have a good evening.
I do hope you find Joe.
Thank you. Well, I didn't get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litter bug.
I just realized
So
this.
she's
Why
a
did they
liquor
talk in
worrier.
her bedroom?
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our
She-
meeting, actually.
I just
How
thought that
was
was
Kinda
Kinda
dominant.
odd
I
there.
liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else? Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then?
Miss Gallagher?
You can go on your own if you want to talk to Miss Gallagher again.
Okay, bye.
I see. I suppose I should visit Miss Clay, then.
You were going to see Miss Clay. I think she was in the it's like the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker or something. I think that game was.
Miss Monroe.
Yes. How did you know?
I have ears and a gravel driveway. And I saw your reflection in the window.
We've hit a dead end with Joe.
Oh dear. Well, you're quite handy, aren't you?
I have my uses.
I wish you'd come for a chat earlier. I was laying screed in the garage.
Screed.
Cement flooring. Wish I'd got the self-leveling stuff now.
Hiding bodies.
Don't be silly. If I was going to do that, I'd use my industrial-grade meat mincer.
I probably shouldn't eat here.
Oh, no, you should. We've always got plenty of fresh meat in the freezer.
Perks of running a guest house, I guess.
Have you talked to Wesmarie Bolton?
Haven't even heard that name.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't you have a dishwasher anyway?
I did. He's under the screen.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'd go see Wesmarie. 17 Hunger Lane. Perhaps Joe was one of the missing she talked about.
Let's hope not.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything, unless it's an eco issue.
Maybe you're just not prodding her in the right places.
You're welcome to talk to her, too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wesmarie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
Off Beaconsfield Drive. I know it.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, they'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone. You can tell us anything.
Just tell us what you can.
Have you spoken to Miss Clay?
Yes, she's told us everything she knows.
I doubt that. I think she knows what happened to Joe.
What's happened to Joe?
There was this after-school club. Green for Life. It's pretty political, actually. I'm not sure why they allowed it.
Whatever you can tell us.
It's about saving the planet. Miss Clay's pretty militant about it. You know,
It does have
trees,
strong X-File
recycling,
vibes.
that kind of thing.
I'm digging it so far. Woo-hoo.
Well, it isn't.
Clubs in August become cults, Monroe.
We had to write up a table of our class. Those with the most impact on the environment were at the top.
You were in the club.
How else would I know about it? I'm only telling you because the top 3 have gone missing. Joe was 3rd on the list.
Have you told the police all this?
I'm on antipsychotics with a history of mental illness.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I hope you find.
Any idea where he might be?
No.
Hey, you have a whistle too? Like Joe?
Yeah. We ran together sometimes. It's for start-stops.
Guest house.
Or Miss Umber, or the parents.
Really, Poe? She just said it was Miss Clay.
Yes, and Miss Clay said they'd never spoken. Maybe she's just got it in for her.
This is a mistake, Poe. But I think the headmistress will probably be more use than the parents.
Okay. Miss Umber it is.
Yes. Green for Life, I know of it.
Miss Clay's kidnapping pupils based on a list.
Miss Clay just handed her notice in.
Think, Miss Umber, is there anywhere she may have gone? Anywhere she may have taken Joe?
How Park Woods. She's obsessed with the place. The students plant trees there all the time.
We gotta go.
Oh, we're on the path.
Joe! Joe!
Oh wow, that is very disturbing.
We're too late, Alice.
No. No. This is all our fault.
He wasn't eaten. He was murdered.
We think Miss Clay had something to do with it.
Vet, she's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we record all incoming calls.
Do the police have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
I guess I'd better go and...
Oh,
identify
yes,
Joe's
sir.
body.
Thank you for the hydrate, Mr. Psychosis. Yes,
Whatever's left
sir.
of him.
August's wolves pretty much eat anything. One time, there was a whole school bus of children and...
Poe, I think you can save that story for another time.
Of course. Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
Frankie gave us a warning. Did he know?
I'm having a hard time with this whole Frankie thing.
Where do you think Miss Clay is? No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel responsible.
Don't. It's not like you made all the decisions that led to Joe's death.
If they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
That's gloomy.
Fate and destiny, Monroe. It can't always be changed.
We never found out who Yvette was either.
Some things will always remain a mystery, Monroe.
À table, Yvette. Un moment, maman. J'ai fait mes devoirs.
Is that French they're speaking? Sounds like French.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
We have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves. Monroe, are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Yeah, so what was this? Episode 3, so next one's episode 4.
That's what you were
Oh
going
no.
to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
Yeah, see, that was another FMV game, The Infectious Madness of, is it Dr. Decker? I think. So, and then, Shapeshifting Detective also, has, they say you can play this without playing those games, but I'll be honest with you, those games, I didn't really get into those as much because it more like point and click, put this together, that together. I'm more for like a straightforward FMV game, just make choices and affect, consequences and all this and that. Um, even those games like Detroit Human or Become Human, the Quarry and the Dark Pictures anthology series, those games, which I was gonna play one of them, but I had to make space for another game because they got an update to it, which it's been so long since I played. I don't want to name the game right now because it'd be, blasphemy to some of my, community and followers and everything like that. But I haven't played this game in the last couple of updates, and just kind of fell off it. So I'm thinking of deleting that game so I can make space for a couple other games I've been wanting to try out. Um, you know how it is. You go through phases with a certain game, certain live service game, and you love it and everything, and it's just I don't know. Just don't have the desire to play that game anymore. But yeah. So let's see. What were my choices? There's a lot of different choices you can make. There's really like two outcomes to each episode. I don't think you don't see much impact until you get against the last couple episodes. What's the next one before? You know, if I didn't have to, well, I want to play 4 more episodes. I don't know. This is a hard decision for me to make. I'm thinking, I'm just like, if I was to do that, it'd be like $1.26 right now. Hour and 26 minutes. Damn, one more episode. If I do that, then I might as well play through the last episode. So I should cut myself off here. It's really hard to because I want to play through these. What time is it? Oh man. Because it's just 2 episodes. Unless it's 6 episodes, I don't know. Does it tell you how many episodes? Okay, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so there's 6 episodes. Yeah, there's 6 episodes. So kind of. I mean, because they're only about like 20, 25 minutes long. You know, fuck it, let's do it. Let's play one more episode. One more. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? It's just like,
And Monroe.
so I thought it was just 5 episodes, but it's 6. I'm like, yeah, okay, one more episode because
Maybe we
it's
should
about the
have a
length of
safe word.
I ain't even a
If you're
TV show
worried.
nowadays.
I'm worried I won't like it.
Then we should definitely have one. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
By the way, I
It's
appreciate you,
Madame.
Mr. Psychosis.
Madame
For
Baratsky.
sticking, around,
You
hanging
must feel
out, and
relaxed.
even if you're
So if a
lurking or
safe word
whatnot,
would
I
help,
appreciate you,
then
sir. Thank you.
What should it be?
Raspy.
that's what Poe calls him.
It's how he talks. Places, everyone. And we're live in 3, 2... Welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Monroe.
Hello, Monroe.
Monroe has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
It's like walking up to a doctor and saying, "Doctor, it is time for you to reverse death itself." What?
Dodgy news.
Yeah,
In just a
don't
moment,
listen to
Madame
them. They're
Baratsky will
kidding.
put Monroe
You know,
into
they
a
have a
trance.
very
I prefer
peculiar,
hypnotic state.
sarcastic,
Into
out of this
hypnotic
world
state.
sense of humor.
And we'll ask
Please
her to
don't,
describe what she
it's
sees.
like one of those
Later on,
situations. It's
we'll
like, wait a minute,
take
okay,
your
wait,
calls. Have you
you're gonna
lived
do
before?
what? Put me to
Do
sleep?
you remember any
Is
past
that even
lives?
possible?
Or is it all just a money-making racket?
I mean, without the aid of,
Let us know.
uh,
Monroe,
Yes, Poe?
are you ready
like
to
what
meet
she's
your
gonna do it
past
through.
self?
I was born ready.
Oh, hey,
Let's hope you were reborn
what
ready.
was that old thing? The
Madame
old
Baratsky, take it away.
Jedi mind trick type of
Now
stuff
is my
where
moment.
you make a person
Please
think that they really. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank far left right now.
And
I gotta see it.
focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else but my voice.
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you. Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible. Now you have crossed into a life you have lived before. Do you remember who you are?
Yes.
Monroe says she can remember a previous life.
Shh.
Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you. Let the world envelop you. Step into the world and become your former self. Now tell me what you see.
She brewing some coffee for herself. Okay, this is low key putting me in like a state of like, what is going on?
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Oh, I was actually supposed to press the question mark.
Being right. It's a gift and a burden. Where's Dr. Decker? You don't know, do you? It's okay. I was just being polite. It's nice to see a new face. What did he tell you about me? Relationships are hard, especially with my condition. Let's play a game, Doctor. You're very accommodating for a therapist. You think of something, and I'll guess it. You're thinking about waves, like the ocean. Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you arrived. Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind? Good. You believe me? I lose a lot of friends right about now. Something happened at work. The dry cleaner's in town. I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts. I'd like to be a brain surgeon, but I didn't apply myself enough. I am pretty...
Sorry about that, everyone. One of those bots popped in the chat again. I'm like, ooh.
Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager. I guess Sharon, who he doesn't want to pick them up, is his wife or girlfriend? Either way, he clearly doesn't want her to see the stain. But Sharon is also the name of my manager. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different. She was thinking about Nisha, spinning away in one of them. Nisha? She's a part-timer, waiting to start uni. Sweet looking, but salty. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager...
I'll be honest, I don't even know how we got on this topic conversation. I don't even know what we're talking about at this point and how it relates to...
Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen.
This is our past self from that previous game. I wish I would have played it, but I didn't.
I don't know if Ed's a lawyer or not. That's not the important part. Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?" He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts. And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul. guess I painted the picture. You might as well think it. Thanks for letting me wear a bra, though. They're still too big. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine. Her face smashing against glass and metal. Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
Can you see
I
any
guess we're going back to
jewelry?
present day, and we are. And
A
we're back
ring,
out of the
maybe?
mind trip. Woo! I don't know
A
what was
ring?
going on there.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Monroe's past life in just a moment. What's going on?
I'm helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now. They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a major mind trip. I'm like, and then think about it, hell, I've been getting high all night and shit and everything, and I've had a few beers, and at this point, I'm like, wait a minute, this is starting to bleed into,
Sorry, doctor.
me being trippy or whatever. And
What did you want to know?
low-key feel like I didn't get enough sleep earlier and everything, because like I fell asleep on the couch, like during that Detroit Packers game, or Detroit Lions Green Bay Packers game. Hell, I forgot it was even coming on. I got the notification. It was like, Detroit, Packers at Detroit, whatever, starting soon. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot it's Thursday Night Football. Because I haven't been on watch football a lot this season because I've always been working on the times it's playing. But I'm like, man, am I tripping at this point? Like, what's going on in the story? We're still in episode 4, I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager. Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines. And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed. Nobody saw her do it, though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time, though. Don't they? Is there anything rich people can't buy? They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years. One for each of Nisha's. Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death. You think people can change? Maybe. Maybe I can change.
I mean, yeah, generally speaking, we all can change. It's just, like how my title description says, like we all owe ourselves the opportunity of life's many golden opportunities, or the chance at life's many golden opportunities, and it's all in how we take that next step towards it. How we, even if maybe incremental steps or whatnot. Um, and you always want to remember the ones that helped you in those moments achieve those next steps and everything, and also help them achieve their next step. It's all a cycle in life and everything. It's like you have to strive towards it or whatnot. Once you achieve it, you help others strive towards it. And everything. It's like it all comes around, and that's part of change. As they say, because like I'm 31 now, and it's like shoot, when I was like in my teenage years, my early 20s, I was a completely different person. It's like shoot, I was rambunctious, and then the party life, and having the rock star lifestyle of fun all the time, and just doing this and that. And it's just as you get older and experience the many dynamics of life, you just certain things, and you just can't have a certain perception about it anymore, or just you know just the whole thought about it. I'm not making sense right now. It's the high, it's the high side of me speaking. Like my mind's racing a mile a minute and shit, but at the same time, actually putting the words what I'm thinking and stuff sometimes doesn't translate too well when you're high. But let me get back to the game.
Perk. Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord, so she was paralyzed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything. Shock probably got her first. I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't talk. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record. Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was
I'll
desperate
be
for
honest with you,
attention.
I'm low key ready to kind of get past these sessions right here
I
because
never told anyone this, but
I didn't quite get who Nisha and Sharon
charged
was.
Sharon's
Somebody that
husband with
had
sex.
some tragedy happen to
I
them, but
mean, she said she would have done it
because I
anyway,
didn't play
since there was a
this
chance of getting
previous
paid.
game in this series, like I'm kind of a little bit lost on who she is,
I don't think Sharon
character,
knew.
backstory, and all that.
Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor? I'm not offering. I just like throwing out the occasional risque question and then reading people's minds. You get the truth that way. Nisha was good at cleaning. What can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already. I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die.
I gotta be honest. So far, this is my least favorite episode because this really slows down the pace. I'll be honest with you. This is dragging on. I don't even know what I'm selecting at this point. Like, how many more questions are I got?
Nisha kissed me once, so...
Like the pace is really dragged down a lot by these flashback scenarios or whatever. Like, how many more questions do I have to answer? Like, what?
Nisha was asking for
I don't even know what I'm asking. There's
I
symbols.
mean, if your partner's cheating
But
on
no,
you,
seriously,
where
this is one of my least favorite episodes so far. Like, this is really dragging me. I don't even know what the fuck she asked, man.
Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha? It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared...
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice change of pace episode. It's different from the last few episodes, but it's just like, it's dragging on, you know, like this couch segment, like what? Because leave with the previous episodes, it's Poe Monroe and their dynamic with each other and
a lot.
And everything. It's like,
she also wanted to sleep
I get
with him
you,
at
like
the same
I guess
time.
you're playing the roles of the therapist or whoever,
I'm sure
but
there's
you
an
can't hear them
interesting
speak.
scientific
You just
term
make
for it.
choices, which they don't tell you exactly what you're seeing. They're just symbols,
You think Nisha loved him?
and I don't know. I'm ready to get through this section right here. This is
I'm
dragging
still
on.
not sure what love looks like.
Yeah, I know, right? She won't wake up. That's the bad thing about it.
Sharon's defense.
But it's like, and also too, I didn't play
Jared killed Nisha.
this. You know,
The
I
umbrella.
remember the couch from Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker or Mind of Dr. Decker or something. That one of the games from Wells Interactive, that and the Shapeshifting Detective. Both the characters, I think the main, both, well, at least her for sure, and then I think Poe's character, they played a role in both of those games, and they're kind of, they on Reddit they say you don't have to
We were on a work
play
scene,
those
started
previous
framing, and then Jared pulls out this
games or
tiny umbrella out
whatnot
of nowhere,
to play
and then gets handsy with
Dark
everyone
Knight's Poe
stupid enough to
Monroe,
duck
but
under
they
it.
say it helps,
Hence,
and
Umbrella
you
Man.
get a lot more kind of lore and history with some of the characters. Okay, what am I selecting at this point? Okay, there's nothing else there to select.
Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine.
Are these actual choices, or are these
Actually,
just questions you ask,
hers
and you
and
just keep
Nisha's.
selecting
The
until you tap
police
out all
thought
possible
she'd struggled against
questions?
the
Because
machine,
if that's the
trying to
case, I'm
fight
like,
Sharon. Nobody heard anything though. I told you about the Umbrella Man. She hated him.
yeah, I know. Right? I'm playing Doctor Fun
Too
Buns.
much kind of way.
Dr. Fun Buns. Matter of fact, that's what she said at one
Maybe
point,
he
didn't she?
killed her.
Or something like that. I don't know. I'm ready to
I
be
saw
through
Nisha
this.
face the machine. Her eyes were still open, crying blood.
Crying blood.
But I looked into them and
Crying blood. That is not good.
there was peace. Nothing else. Just peace. I'm allergic to nuts. Is this definitely normal milk?
It's banana milk? I never knew that.
What's happening?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, shit, I don't have, I guess a little roadshow I can take a hit off of. Oh, shit, I don't think I was supposed to do that.
Isn't it working?
She's distracted. Her past self is dying.
Wake up. Monroe, Alice. If anything happens to her...
You can go in after her. Just sit down, please.
How can I go in after her?
Oh, there's like some Matrix shit.
I'm very good at what I do. Sleep.
Damn, just like that. Woo!
There's a good boy.
Thank you, bro, for I need to add a redemption for that, actually. Oh, I didn't meet the TV. Yeah, I need to add a redemption for that, actually, but, cheers. Where's my lunch? Woo!
You want to see my ring? What? Don't remember wearing one. Shall I take it off? Maybe later. Jared, the Umbrella Man. I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did. Do you believe in the supernatural? Jared killed Nisha.
I don't know. I really do the supernatural stuff,
I don't think I'm safe
which,
here.
yeah, I believe in to a certain extent, but the way they're presenting it here, I'm just like, okay, I really haven't seen
But I couldn't tell the
really
police.
anything supernatural happen
They
yet,
were in the
so
back room. Jared and
how can
Nisha.
this be in the universe and lore of it
They
all?
were kissing.
If I haven't seen it happen yet.
And then
Besides
she
that,
opened the bottle and
or that
she just got in.
hypnosis woman
And
or
Jared,
whatever.
he shut it. He didn't have fingers. He had... I can't. And the kiss. His tongue. It was a giant worm. And it just slithered from his mouth into hers. I tried to catch Nisha's eye. But it wasn't her. It took her over so quickly. It's thoughts I've seen. Dr. Decker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it.
Yeah, they're doing mushrooms or something. I mean, at the very least, they're definitely doing mushrooms. Probably,
someone people love.
A little bit, a little bit, some other, harder shit than that. Some stuff that gets you beyond fucked up, like for real. They're doing something like this. This is trippy.
Can I just dream myself in?
Like we're doing something.
Thank you. Jared knows I know. And he's coming for me. I guess I should start dreaming. I've always liked the name Monroe. What do you think, Doctor? Would I make a good Monroe?
What is going to happen now?
In an hour, you'll wake, as if from some deep sleep. And I'll be gone.
I knew homegirl was up to
Actually,
no
I'm
good.
right.
This some
See
bullshit.
myself out.
Dr. Decker.
On that note, here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. Police are looking for Miss Baratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. I can't even tell our listeners.
How she feel about it? Imagine how I
She
feel,
literally
like
took
how
my
we
wallet and
feel watching
purse.
all this. This has
I
been
know,
weird. This is a weird
That was
episode,
everything I had.
And that
and the
wasn't
pace is
all
really
she took.
slow.
What else is
I'm just
gone?
calling it like it is. This is my
My
least
adoption
favorite
papers.
episode so far.
What?
The pacing.
My adoption papers are missing.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Sorry, Poe. I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
Just who does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now or is this real? I can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams, you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. You're live on air, Line 1.
There was an animal in the road, howling, like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal.
Size of a man.
And the moon was full. We're going werewolf hunting.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane. I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Monroe.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Oh, yeah. Going wolf hunting. Okay. This is getting kind of a little far out there, but hey. Again, these are the choices I've made. Which, I'll be honest, I don't even know what choice I made this episode because the whole couch segment, that just really slowed down the pace of this episode for me. Because really, like the title of the series name of this game's name is Dark Nights with Poe Monroe, or Fun Nights with Poe Monroe, as I like to call every other episode up to this point, except for this episode. It's like the whole Poe and Monroe, their dynamic is what makes this whole show. Why am I calling the show? It's a video game. FMV game, full motion video. That's what makes it for me. And they really carry forward their dynamic with each other and the different callers and all that stuff that comes on the show and the different people they meet and interact with. Because I could have sworn some of the other actors they came across, characters they came across, were in other FMV games that I played. I'm pretty sure I've seen a few of them, and a couple other Whales Interactive FMV full motion video games, and that's what's been truly fun about playing through this game, this series. And if I'm not mistaken, let me go check it. If I'm not mistaken, there's 2 more episodes left after it. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, 2 more episodes left after this. Episode 5, episode 6. So yeah, not gonna obviously start now. I'm ready to end the stream and everything. But yeah, this has been interesting. This has been enjoyable. And phew, fucking I'm about to fall asleep. Oh my god. As they say, yawning is contagious. But Mr. Epic Psychosis, sir, thank you so much for stopping by, sir. I truly appreciate you and everything, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Mojo, appreciate you as always, and anyone else that may stop by and lurk or anything like that, I thank you so much. And it's been another fantastic experience. And this streaming, I'm getting kind of, not necessarily the hang of it, but just kind of getting into my own like little rhythm or niche of it and everything. I've been truly enjoying it and making it my own and and everything like that, and being able to share experiences with everyone and enjoy everyone's company and personalities, interacting and being able to express and share my personality and whatnot. Probably not making sense right now because that's what being buzzed and all that stuff does that to you. Where I know what I want to say, but it's just like I'm just saying it and not complete understandable sentences. Yeah. Um. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Okay, yeah, let me. Yeah, that's the thing about I start getting tired. I started not making sense. Well, yeah, yes, sir, Mr. Psychos. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, man. I'm truly grateful for you, man. Truly grateful for you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. And everyone else, thank you so much for stopping by. Until next time, and fun the world up. Yeah, I got to end the stream. I'm slowly falling asleep. Till next time, and thank you.